She kicks eye. Rated T for teen.
What's going on, everybody? My name is James Reiner. The original Xbox has been one of my favorite consoles ever. Honestly, second to the Dreamcast, of course. I have like so many great memories on that system. I remember getting it the holiday season after it came out and just being blown away by Halo and many other games that came out after that. Not to mention the games that were brought to it after Sega left the console market, like Shenmue II, of course. And since then, I've been really obsessed with the original Xbox. I am actually setting out to complete a North American and regional exclusives collection, which I'm about around 60% complete with now after a couple years. So within the next 5 years, I actually hope to complete it. I also have a lot of duplicate consoles for like modding reasons. I also recently got the Halo model, which was pretty awesome. So I'm sure that you can guess that when Microsoft announced original Xbox backwards compatibility for the Xbox One, I was like super intrigued.
Today, I'm pleased to announce an exciting expansion to the program.
After the original Xbox 360 backwards compatibility, I really hope that Xbox original games run a lot better on the Xbox One, because two of my favorite games, Shenmue II and Morrowind, don't work well on the Xbox 360 on the emulator, sadly. But anyway, this video is a little late, I know. However, I kind of wanted to wait for Microsoft to announce the first titles for this program. Now that the original titles have been revealed for the console, I wanted to give you all my top 5 original Xbox games I would like to see on Xbox One OG Xbox backwards compatibility. Number 5. Atoh 1 and 2. Yo, I can only say these games look and sound beautiful. I chose both of the Atohs and not just like one of them because I notice that like whenever I talk about Atoh for the Xbox, I can't mention one without the other because they're both really good, and whenever you mention one of them, like, it's nice to kind of say like the other one is really good too, you know? So they kind of just go hand in hand. You know, they really just grip you into the series with their fun gameplay and interesting game design. I was always a really big fan at how the Atoh games represent a lot of like interesting artwork in both, you know, like the area designs of the games. Like, even the menus look amazing. I would really like to see what this game looks like upscaled. Number 4. Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Director's Cut. I've always liked the subtle atmosphere of this game. Horrific, yet like weirdly interesting. I always found this game to be one of my favorites on the system just due to how the story plays out. It's kind of a morbid story, but I found it really interesting and pretty unique actually. I feel like Fatal Frame 2, speaking of that topic, offers like an interesting horror experience that's not found in many modern games. So I think it's worthy of a place on this list. I also think this game would look really beautiful, like upscaled within the emulator. Number 3, Panzer Dragoon Orta. Like, who would not want this game on any system that could have it on? Panzer Dragoon Orta is just awesome. Stunning graphics, beautiful music, and not to mention that this game carries a huge legacy on its back from the good old Saturn days. Like, Panzer Dragoon Saga is one of like my favorite games on that console. It's sad that it's really expensive and it's probably never going to get re-released, but that would be pretty cool. It would be awesome too if Microsoft just like went nuts and decided to give like DLC on these games. Can you imagine if they're just like, YOLO, now you get Panzer Dragoon Saga on the Xbox One X? That'd be pretty cool. So I would really like to see this classic title get the love it deserves. I feel it's a game that should be played by anyone who hasn't had the chance to try it. Number 2, Metal Wolf Chaos. Oh man, the game that would absolutely destroy social media if it was released today. Metal Wolf Chaos is the perfect blend of fun gameplay, absurd arcade-esque storytelling, and voice acting that is so hilarious that you will be quoting it for years to come.
Get out my special ops suit, Jody.
It looks like a fancy party is about to start. This kind of party is a first for me. Mr. President?
Okay, let's party! Welcome to the White House.
I still quote this game all the time after playing it a long time ago. Also, this game is like really expensive for literally no reason. I can find it all over the internet, and I found it a couple times while in Japan. So like, it would be nice to make this game playable via a cheaper route. Like seriously, make it happen. Number 1, Shenmue II. Yeah, I'm sure you could guess that this is my number 1 game. I mean, come on. Shenmue 2, in my opinion, is a masterpiece. I'm not going to get too much into it because I talk about it all the time. It's got rich storytelling, legendary soundtrack, beautiful graphics, and an atmosphere that will keep you intrigued for a long time. Also, with Shenmue 3 on the way, this would really be a nice way for new players to be able to experience at least one of the 2 older games. Unless Sega releases them, of course, on modern platforms, please. Hashtag save Shenmue. I can't talk. Hashtag save Shenmue HD. Thank you. As a fan of the original Xbox, it makes me really happy to see Microsoft pushing to make a chunk of these games playable on the latest hardware. The upscaling would also be nice and will give us an even better way to play some of these games. Sure, nothing beats the original hardware, I can understand that. But with the video game fans who never got to play the original Xbox, they would now have a way to experience some of the games that many know and love. My list may or may not contain the games you want. So I ask you all, which games do you want to see on Xbox One Backwards Compatibility? Leave your list and thoughts in the comments below, and as always, thanks for watching.